Hey, good morning, guys. I am sitting here at Whataburger, as you can see. I'm just taking a break because I got about an hour before I need to be at my son's doctor's appointment, and it only takes me about 20 minutes to get there. So I'm just burning some time. I decided to get on camera and talk to you guys about something that I am experiencing. So I shared with you guys, like, over the past year or so, that I was experiencing extreme anxiety, and it looks like the anxiety and the panic attacks are starting to come back, which I'm not afraid of, and I'll tell you why. But I just wanted to explain, the situation to you guys. So what would happen last year, 2016, most of 2016, is I would either wake up in the morning, like first thing in the morning, I would wake up in the morning feeling completely panicked, like completely panicked. I couldn't really pinpoint exactly why I was feeling that way, but it always was linked to fear, and I was always worried that maybe I wouldn't be able to physically care for my children. Like maybe I would be too overwhelmed or too tired or too stretched thin, and that I wouldn't be able to care for them the way that they needed to be cared for. And for some reason that caused anxiety. Like I felt like I was going to have like a breakdown, all the responsibilities, like I was going to have a breakdown, and that was like causing me to have fear. So either I would wake up in the morning and I would feel like I'm going to have a panic attack, or there were times where I actually had a panic attack where, I was crying, I couldn't breathe, things like that. And I don't want you to look at me and think, oh, she's weak, or this is funny, or something's wrong with her, because these panic attacks, it wasn't something I could control. If I could control them, I wouldn't have them. It wasn't something I could control. It was something that felt like was completely out of my control. And so also I would have panic attacks if I would fall asleep during the middle of the day, like take a nap, if I was off of work or it was the weekend, and I would fall asleep 1, 2, 3 in the afternoon and wake up. I would wake up completely in fear, like complete anxiety. I can't describe it, but just a feeling of fear and dread and worry would be on me as soon as I wake up. So I always linked the panic attacks to periods of when I was sleeping, then when I would wake up. I don't know if when I'm asleep, I'm not worried about anything. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not worried about anything. Maybe I might have some nightmares, but for the most part, I love my sleep because that's when I can just let my cares go and just relax, But when I wake up, it's like almost like a realization of, you're not dreaming anymore, girl, back to reality, or something like that, which fuels panic attacks. So I was able to they were able to kind of go away towards the end of my pregnancy, and right after I had the baby, I really wasn't having them. But this past week, it seems like they've started back. Like this morning, I woke up and I felt the anxiety, and I was thinking about my children, and I was thinking about how I'm by myself, and how, it's 5 of them and it's 1 of me, and I just felt like, man, am I going to be able to do this? Now, let me tell you what my theory is, or why I'm having these anxiety attacks. I believe it's something that has been planted into my subconscious. And your mind is broken up into your conscious and your subconscious. There's parts to your mind. Your conscious is what you're able to is your daily thinking and what you know to be true, and just when you're awake and you're thinking about something, you're normally thinking in your conscious mind. Your subconscious is kind of hidden, but it's very, very powerful. Now, if you don't believe me, it's very powerful. Think about that song that song from Miguel called Adorn. Think about it at the very beginning. Now, Miguel, of course, he's not a follower of Christ. I'm pretty sure he's a follower of the devil, along with many of the other popular singers in this time. Most of them are followers of Satan. But Miguel, at the very beginning of his song, he said something that was very powerful. When I heard it, I knew exactly what he was talking about. Man, I'm going to run out of time. So I'm going to have to do part 1 and part 2 to this video. I only got 6 minutes. I need to clear some space on my phone. So anyway, at the beginning of the song Adorn Me, he stated, I am your subconscious, and I am yours and yours only. I am the projector and you are the projected, and I always reign supreme, or something to that effect. You know that song, these lips can't wait to taste your skin, or however the song goes. It goes something like that, where at the very beginning, if you haven't heard it, go and listen to it. And he said, I am your subconscious, I am the projector, you are the projected, and I reign supreme. Satan can plant things into your subconscious that can manifest into your consciousness. And I believe somehow fear has been planted into my subconscious. And, you know, when I'm sleeping and my brain is resting, as soon as I wake up, that fear manifests into my consciousness as anxiety. And I got to figure out how to get rid of it, because I'm not going to stand for it. You know, whatever's plan Satan has for my life, I will not stand for it. I'm going to end the video right here. I'm going to make a part 2. I'll clear up some space on my phone, and then I'll make a part 2.